All right, head coach LeVelle Moton now joining us. Coach, first and foremost, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
And Coach, if you'd like to go ahead and make an opening statement about today's game.
Typical Eagle Aggie. We know what to expect with those guys. We respect them, but we don't like them. And I'm sure they respect us and don't like us, and that's cool. I'm certainly fine with that. But our guys, I don't think we did a good job with so many new guys the first time playing them. I didn't think we rose to the occasion in terms of the level of intensity. We came back here, we got stung on the road a couple of games, and we knew they were trying to come in and win a championship, and it was obvious that you can't celebrate in here. You can't allow that. We can't ever live that down. So all week, the primary objective was, just fight. This was going to be a street fight with a basketball out there. And I told them about the street fights, at least the ones I've been in. You give a couple of punches and you take a couple of punches, but it's always going to be the last man standing, and normally that man is the one that refused to lose it. Even at halftime, it was an ugly, sloppy game, and I knew it was going to be that way. I told him we'll be okay because shots will start falling. I jumped on Reggie a little bit because he gave up a couple of open threes. And, one possession was going to be a critical component in this game to change the complexion of the game. And in the second half, I thought Sean was really good. I thought John Guerra was huge. I jumped on him, man, shoot the basketball. You're open, shoot it. That's what you're out there for. And he hit 2 huge threes and then got a 4-point play. And I thought that gave us a little separation, got the crowd involved. And, I'm thankful for the crowd and our fans, because they really fueled us through this journey. And I thought it was a collective team effort. Pablo was tremendous down the stretch, and C.J. Wiggins came off and, did what he did. So I was extremely proud of him, too. So great win, great victory. I'm extremely proud of those kids.
And Coach, for you from a personal perspective, you've been involved in this rivalry. You played in it 4 years, been coaching in it for 8 years now. For not just to get the win over North Carolina A&T, like you said, to keep them from celebrating on your home floor, but also get the first win in 2 to start a new winning streak for the Eagles. How does that feel for you?
All of it's good. Anytime winning heals all wounds. I'm a miserable person to be around when I lose. And for me, every game is North Carolina A&T. I don't give more effort to A&T than I do Gardner-Webb or St. Andrews or Morgan State. It's all the same in terms of our preparation. Our youth and our inexperience has been a concern of mine, and I thought we were going to be tight initially because there was so many people, the atmosphere, you can kind of cut through it with a knife. You see how hot it was. So I just wanted us to settle down. Normally in these rivalry games, the team that settles down first is the team that can get on their feet and play basketball the right way, and we were fortunate to do that.
Coach, you finished 9-7 in league play, a second consecutive winning season. What's your reflection on this year as we get ready for the postseason?
The standard is the standard for us. We would like regular season championships. We're a no-excuse basketball team. We don't care about the freshmen and the walk-on and the injuries. I don't allow them to use it. You got that jersey on your chest, there's a particular standard that we're going to uphold you to. And although we didn't get our ultimate prize, there's still some room out there for our secondary prize, and that's really the ultimate prize, and that's the conference tournament. So we're going to go out there and compete. Hopefully these guys have some confidence now because we respect that team over there. Let's not get it twisted. We don't like them, but it's a healthy respect, whether it's football, whether it's basketball, people show up and show out. And they're a really good basketball team, both inside and on the perimeter. And, it's other great basketball teams in this league, and we're going to have our hands full, man, and just go out there and compete.
I'm really proud of our guys and how we responded in the second half. It was a total team effort, and I'm glad our seniors were able to go out with a win in a very big game where they were trying to win a championship, and we were able to stop that and get some momentum going into this next week.
You mentioned the second half. You were a big part of that second half. The Eagles went on a 10-0 run. You had 7 points. You had a 4-point play with that 3-pointer from the corner and came back, hit another 3 from the other wing. How did that feel out there, getting to going high-flying against your rival?
Coach Moton always talks about before the game, one of the last things he always says is, play for your last name. And the people who put me in this position to succeed, it's all about them. It's nothing to do with me. The first person I think about right now is my brother. He's in Afghanistan fighting a war. So for me, this game, while it's important, you got to keep it in perspective. And a lot of what I do is for him and for my family and I'm really grateful for them. And in addition to that, I'm grateful for Coach Moton giving me an opportunity. I'm a walk-on who really didn't play much last year, but he believed in me, my teammates believed in me, and luckily I was able to support them and help be a part of a big win.
So the Eagles go to Norfolk. They have to win an extra game this year if they want to grab the conference tournament. So you look back over the season, you look forward to the tournament. How do you feel?
Very confident because we're willing to put in the work tomorrow, the next day, every single day going forward to win the tournament and to repeat as conference championships and get back to the NCAA tournament.
It felt real good to beat a rival team last game at McDougald, and it gave us confidence to go into the tournament next week, so we're ready.
The Eagles really took the reins in the second half. You went on a 10-0 run. What was it like being out there during that spell?
It felt good to see everybody fighting, everybody competing. We had time struggling with that earlier in the season, and for everybody to come together at the last game and do that, it felt really good, and it gave everybody a spark. So it felt contagious at a point. So it gave us a real good spark, and everybody wanted to do it at one point.
You've probably played in more tournament games than anyone else on this roster. How do you switch the mindset from regular season to MEAC tournament time? What's different about those two?
It starts at practice, just locking in, preparing every possession counts in the tournament. Like literally every possession, coming down on defense and every possession on offense. So just locking in, getting the team to realize, as a leader, as being the oldest here, with the most experience, just showing them that every possession counts. So we really just got to make an emphasis on that in practice each day until we get to the tournament.
Is that something you'll pull guys aside or talk to about before you guys get to Norfolk?
Yes, most definitely. And like I said, in practice, I'm going to make sure that I'm going to just be vocal, letting guys know that when we do our execution and our drills that the details matter, and we got to focus on just getting stops each possession and scoring, getting the best shot possible on the offensive end. So it just comes down to making each possession count.
This has been an exclusive presentation of the NCCU Sports Network.